Okay, hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Battletech. We're in the final reaches, and it's that did not go well because they really focus fire on Kamiya right off the bat. Okay,
Command interface initiated.
okay. This we've done this before. Okay. Um, going to go to here. Go to here. Go to here.
Coordinates received.
Go to here.
On my way. Standing by.
I do kind of wish
Sounds good. I'm
I
ready.
had thought yes. Not being allowed to vigilance yet. Oh well.
Sensors have something.
Yep. Okay. Kamiya is going to go straight for... I mean, not Kamiya. Victoria is going to go straight for Kamiya. Well, that's lovely.
I'm hit. Damage. Critical. Receiving it.
You took a head hit and survived. That is unlikely.
Acknowledged. Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
King Crab comes out to play. And I think that is a lot of weapons.
Come closer, dear cousin. Come closer.
Ooh. Superheated plasma.
Losing lots of armor.
Stray shot on the cataphract. Focus firing on the king crab might not be the best idea.
Warning. Armor low.
Yes, I hear you.
But I'm doing it anyway.
Follow me to victory.
Punch it.
Putting my weight into it.
Okay.
I'm taking serious damage.
It's kind of scary how close Behemoth is to death here. The structure's exposed on her cockpit, her head.
Reading you loud and clear.
Okay. I need to move.
I'm on my way.
Okay. See if I can address some of the action economy by removing.
Pierce through the armor.
That did quite well at addressing the
Send your
action
land
economy.
base to me, Kamea, and watch.
I'm fine with you.
Reporting heavy damage.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good.
Way over the red line. I'm shutting down.
Really makes me wish I had equipped flamers. Okay. Do this.
Engaging multiple targets.
I really wish I had brought the Stalker now that I think about it. Oh well. The Awesome's coming into the field. To target the objective. Don't blame him.
I'm taking structural damage. I hear ya.
Okay.
Firing everything I've got. The directorate must fall. Commander. Ready to go.
Good. Attack the king crab. Don't attack the Atlas.
I just took a heavy hit.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Oh, so nice.
Fire and steel.
Who are you going to shoot at? Of course. I think I'm going to have you hide behind that.
Internal structure.
Yeah, you're going to need you to hide because you're the objective. If you die, everything goes bad. Well, hit the Jaeger mech. Great.
What can I do for you? Got it.
Okay, that was the Awesome. Good.
Did you see that? Did you see?
You're as much a victim as you are a murderer, Victoria. Your father raised you to kill in his name. And you are a fool. Your father raised you to believe you were the hero of some ridiculous fairy tale, and you still believe it, even now. I don't know what I believe anymore, but this madness must end. And if you won't stop it, I will. Oh, good. They're attacking the Highlander. Good. Cool.
Waiting for orders. Heading out.
Nice. You did hit. Oh, very nice.
Scored a critical hit. I'm listening.
Okay.
For justice. For the restoration.
Yeah.
Affirmative. Reporting a critical strike.
I really wanted you to get that blow. Fire and steel. Yep.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. We'll do that.
Uh-huh.
No. There we go. Attack the king crab or the Highlander, please. Of course.
That went critical. Systems failing.
Oh, multiple targets, of course. Okay. Let's give missiles to...
Engaging multiple targets.
no structural exposure yet.
Follow me to victory. Got it.
You're likely to kill her.
Targeting for physical attack.
All of this death, the coup, perdition, mastiff, all of it, for nothing. It was always for nothing, Victoria. The Directorate was never going to be the return to glory that your father promised. I know, cousin, I know. Our fathers lied to us. There is no future for the Reach. You are the hero of nothing, cousin. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Victoria. You left me no choice. But make no mistake. Justice has been served here today. I am the Sword of Restoration. And Cormadir is free.
Yeah, but now you have to survive her lance mates. Okay, the cataphract just shut down. Cool.
Good to go. Don't need to tell me twice.
Nice. Oh my goodness, that was really good.
Yeah, critical hit.
All over the place. And you get to stand up now. What weapons do you have left? You probably still have a few. Yep, that makes sense. Revenge. We'll do this.
Engaging multiple targets.
Oh,
Enemy net. Critical damage
Tell
detected.
me what you need.
I'm coming for you, cousin.
I mean,
The
she's
Directorate dies today.
already down. But,
Splitting fire.
yep, splitting fire. Yep, all those heat sinks destroyed. It's not going to help you vent that heat at all, is it?
Inflicting heavy damage for the Aurigan people. Orders.
I mean, I could do this. It's just rude.
Confirmed. That shot went internal. That's a kill. What can I do for you?
You can turn your attentions to this person.
Got it. Should have run when you had the chance.
Mission successful.
It's unfortunate you can't take Victoria alive and have her rot in the cell for the rest of her life, because she has up till that point, she has a chance of, if given enough time to sit and ponder it, realize the mistake she made. The problem is, she'd end up in like a Capellan, Taurian, Capellan Confederacy prison as a war criminal and probably die. So she was going to die regardless. Lots of damage there. The cockpit mod just got blown to shreds. I mean, not that this really matters. I'll take all the mech pieces. There's none of the really cool stuff that she had. Yeah. Try to angle your attack to take advantage of your enemy's vulnerable armor locations, or use precision strike to take out their torso instead of whittling them down bit by bit. I thought you were dead, Hero Forged.
I began this restoration because my birthright was stolen, and I wanted it back. Not for the people of the Reach, but because it was mine. I wanted war, for all the wrong reasons. But on Weldry, I traded that naivete for nobler purpose. Seeing my people suffering with my own eyes taught me why I must fight. On Artru, I found humility. Blinded by righteousness, I was reckless in my pursuit of power, and it almost cost us the war. On Guldra, I learned to steel my heart I chose necessity over conscience. A choice that nearly broke me. Finally, on Coromedir, the world of my birth, I found resolve. And standing over my cousin's broken body, victory. Only through these lessons, paid for in blood, did I become a ruler worthy of title. A high lady prepared to sit the Cormorant throne, the protector of Coromedir, the sword of restoration. But this question still plagues me. Am I a hero? Did I sacrifice too much at the altar of victory? Do my triumphs outweigh my mistakes?
That remains to be seen.
War is a clash between conscience and necessity. An ocean of chaos and bloody compromise. War shapes history. And history chooses its heroes. As for you, mercenary, you made the liberation of the Oregon Reach a reality. Every trial I faced would have been my last without your skill on the battlefield. I still don't know if you fought for honor, or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. And you know what? It doesn't matter if you believe it, because others do. As I believed in the heroes of my father's stories. After all, when we are gone, stories are what remain.
Oh, that's the end of that. I don't have the DLC. I mean, I could get it easy enough. But I think this is good enough. I did quite like it. I do wish there was different versions of the ending speech depending on whether you did things more hopefully or not. I get the feeling they only recorded the one. I do like the idea that you're the side character in the story. Not really a side. I mean, you're the main character in your personal story, but I like the fact that there's a bigger range of things going on. And you've got your part of it. Some of these pictures look familiar. Wondering if I follow some of these people on Twitter. But anyway. Very enjoyable. Very reminiscent of when I picked up the rules and the paper stuff back as a kid and played around this a little bit in my teens. Some of the limited computer games. There was like a 16-bit or 8-bit game, I think, on the old ancient PCs that had a Battletech that went with Battletech. I never finished that one. Don't ask me to look it up and try to play it, because it's an ancient one and I probably would not deal well with the lack of quality of life improvements. Some classic arcade cabinets in the back there. So with this, I have completed Battletech. I've completed Black Book, which, um, and I've completed Hellblade Sinuas, which that last video has already been uploaded and released. So I don't know. I think this will go past the last release of Black Book, but I'm not entirely sure because of the way I'm releasing things now. That means I still have Neo 2 to finish. And then let's see here. I have to pick a third game because I have Neo 2, whatever I'm going to be playing with Branwen. I'll have to pick a third game to play, and I think I know what that's going to be. Of course, by the time you see it, by the time this last video is up, you probably have already seen it, what I'm playing for that. So, yeah. This was a really good game. Liked the story. I like that you're playing one of the small countries instead of one of the big ones. You're a mercenary. But it's really the giants of the titans of this. Choosing like a side nation lets them avoid big canon changes, I guess. It does strike me that the Aurigian Reach is probably going to be first in the line for when the clans invade. One of the first groups in the line, anyway. So that's going to happen. Be a little bit like the Romance of Three Kingdoms, where the three contenders, the three factions contending for the throne of China, towards the end they start coming to a decision, and then some fourth faction comes in out of nowhere from off the map and wipes them all out, because that's what happened in real life. All those heroes whose lives were spent in battle and their aims coming to nothing in the end, eliminated by a fourth entity. It's kind of grim, but Battletech is nothing if not a dystopia. It's constant warfare. Factions taking pot shots at each other. Harebrained Schemes continues to produce some really cool things. Oh, it's also Paradox Interactive. They're also pretty good. And the team looks like it had a lot of fun. House sinking? Character modeling. I'm not slacking off, my code's compiling. I love the background stuff. I do. It would be nice if there was alternatives. I mean, there was no survival for Victoria. Not after what she did at Perdition. Like I said, if we captured her alive, the Capellans would demand extradition. She's definitely not coming on our ship. She would try to kill us all and die herself to make sure it went off. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of sad. If it weren't for the fact that she was the one that personally did that mission, the possibility would have existed that she could sit in a cell and do like Loki in the first couple of Thor movies. The second, third, have slow time to reflect and recover from her prolonged. I mean, we were in the 180, 160, I mean 180, 190. So 4 years of battle. However many years between the start of the first mission and the prologue. So we'll say 10 maybe years of doing battle and committing atrocities. I love the fact that they had Kamiya address the fact that when I started this war, it was for all the wrong reasons. Oh, cool. That was appropriate. Was that that was a Shadowrun shirt, I'm pretty sure. Because, yeah, this is the team that did the Shadowrun game. What the heck is that? Death from above. Thank you for letting me be part of the best gaming universe. It gets better. These are all the backer messages. Peace if possible, truth at all costs. Faith must trample underfoot of reason, sense, and understanding. Peace is more important than all justice. And peace was not made for the sake of justice, but justice for the sake of peace. Martin Luther. It's Martin Luther or Martin Luther King? Aim, shoot, repeat. King of Scrubs, Benson's Raiders, Tactical Assault Leader and Mech Warrior, last U.S. National Mech Warrior Age of Destruction Champion. who relit a great game designed to be an excuse to get together with good friends and rumble a few mechs around a board, drinking beer and eating snacks. Thank you. It's tough choosing whether to focus on the messages or the photos because they're both so great. Oh, now the photos are starting to recycle. For honor, blood, and glory, and sea bills. Mostly for the sea bills. Battletech continues to be the greatest concept ever created to captivate and entertain generation of gamers. I like it, but I don't know greatest. But Yi was here. This is a really good franchise. I enjoy playing it. I don't know much about the lore. I'm not deep into it. I'm not a big fan. I enjoy it. It's interesting. Game on. Longing for other worlds. Peter J. Play honorably, respect your ancestors. Cheers from the Rasselhague district of the Draconis Combine. Why didn't anyone think of this before? Thank you to my family for their support and understanding my love of Battletech. Once more onto the Breach Mech Warriors, it is time to unleash the Battletech and HBS rocks. Oh, Harebrained Schemes rocks. Oh, there's an epilogue. Percalia, Darius, Sumira, Yang, Farah. Through your courage, skill, and sacrifice, the Reach has been saved and I have reclaimed my throne. Without any of you, our campaign would have ended in tragedy. I can never adequately repay you for your service to the Reach. I owe you a debt as well. Without your company's help, I would be dead. Consider it a great honor to call you my friends. You're always welcome on our crew. We delivered. The feeling is mutual, Lord Madeira. We'll miss having you aboard the Argo. That means a great deal to me, Commander Pope Faden. Thank you. It is a new era for the Reach, and I have your company to thank for it. The Directorate has fallen, Victoria is dead, and my uncle is in chains. What are you going to do with him? Initially, I was going to try him myself, but Alexander convinced me otherwise. There are risks inherent in holding such a man for any length of time, and the Reach is fragile enough state as it is. Don't worry, though. He'll receive his taste of justice soon. There is no justice terrible enough for that man. That's probably true, Commander Pofaden, but I trust Protector Calderon to give it his all. Director Santiago Espinosa will be tried in Taurian court as mastermind of the Perdition Massacre. His war crimes tribunal is being assembled as we speak. The Taurians were quite appreciative of the gesture. I'm sure they were. And that's the last we'll hear of Director Espinosa. He brought his fate upon himself. I'm afraid that our time is growing short, Trask. We have a great deal of work to do if we're going to recover from this war. But if you have any final questions before we move on to the subject of your pay, I'll be happy to hear them. I'd like to hear what's next for the restoration. After all we've been through, I feel invested in your success. I was wondering the same thing. I mean, you've retaken your throne, that's wonderful, but the Reach is in ruins. How are you planning to rebuild? Slowly, with great caution. We can't afford to spread ourselves too thin. But neither can we leave our more marginal systems hanging. In the short term, we're going to need to secure funding and support from sources outside the Reach. The economy of the Regan coalition is all but destroyed, and our infrastructure is in extremely poor shape. How do you plan to go about getting that support? Let's not be negative. However we can. Political marriages will be invaluable. Our sovereignty is our greatest asset. And I'm still thinking through ways to capitalize on it. We'll have difficult times ahead to be sure, but we will weather them, Commander Pope Faden. The Reach is nothing if not resilient. And now, Trask, we should move on to discuss your company's compensation. You've certainly earned it. For your exemplary work both on and off the battlefield, your financial debts are now forgiven. Those were the terms of our arrangement, but you deserve a little more than that, I think. From this moment forward, the Argo is yours. I relinquish her into your control. You may consider her a bonus for a job well done. A second token of appreciation is on its way to your mech bay now, Trask. Please accept it with my compliments. I don't often get overpaid by my clients. I could get used to it. I'm sure you could. And with that, Trask, I'm afraid that I must return to matters of state. My people need me, and I must go back to helping where I can. You will always be remembered as friends of the Reach, every one of you. Rule wisely and well. Make Raju Montgomery proud. I'll try, Trask. Believe me, I'll try. Farewell, my friends. I wish you success in your adventures to come. Image on the view screen flickers and dies. Lady Arano is gone. I guess that's it. Our contract with Lady Arano is over, the Argo is ours, and we're free to do whatever we please. Feels weird saying that. We can do whatever we want. We're not beholden to anybody. It's a pretty sweet feeling, you've got to say. So, who wants to go find some new trouble to get into? Peacetime is beautiful and all, but it's starting to feel a little stale in here. If I'm game with you, our trouble is our business, after all, and we've got more than enough battle mechs to handle whatever fate throws our way. Sounds like a challenge to me. Roger that, Percalia. I'll pull up a fresh batch of contracts. Take your stations, everybody. Let's go find ourselves a new adventure. It's over. We're debt-free. We can go anywhere we want to on the star map. No more hostile nations or sealed borders to worry about. It feels good, I've got to say. Now that it's reclaimed my throne, the Reach is again at peace. As such, I imagine you're more than likely to need this Atlas too than I am. Take it with my compliments, Trask. You've earned it. With all the ER lasers and such. To store or scrap. And Behemoth is out of action for 7 days. We got $11 million. And this is rather silly, because this is the end of the game. There we go. Repair, 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 repair.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay. I don't have enough mech warriors to field all my mechs. Let's see if there's anything too elite. Nope. Can't really do anything with all this XP.
Commander? Ready for orders. Yep.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. So, from now on, it's going to be just random contracts, whatever we want to do. Talk to y'all later. Bye.